This weekend marks the unofficial start to summer, and that means more time in the sun and a perfect time to talk about protecting your skin. Joining me this morning is Dr. Vinh Chung, a board-certified dermatologist and Mohs surgeon with Vanguard Skin Specialists. Good morning.
Good morning, Krista. Thanks for having me here.
I'm excited to have you here because this is something we have to talk about, especially here in Colorado. It's going to be sunny, it's always hot, but why is it important why is skin cancer so prevalent here in Colorado?
That's right, because we have high altitude, so we're closer to the sun.
Yeah.
We have 300 days of sunshine, and we have an active outdoor lifestyle. We love being outside. That's why we live here in Colorado.
And it's one thing I did notice. I was in Charleston last weekend, and I was like, wait, I'm not getting as much sun as I thought I would be, but like I was in Colorado, and I had to put two and two together, and I'm like, wow, it really is stronger here.
Absolutely. The UV is much more intense because of our high altitude.
And how can people prevent themselves from maybe getting skin cancer?
Yes, so prevention is key. We should wear sunscreen, SPF 30 more every single day.
Wow.
Put it next to your toothpaste, so every morning when you get up, that is part of your habit of getting ready. Put it on before you leave. Wear a hat and try to avoid being outside between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m.
10 a.m. and 2?
That's
Is that
right.
like when the sun's like at the hottest or the strongest?
That is when it is the most intense, between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m.
And then let's talk about early detection though too, because I think that that's something that is very important when it comes to preventing something from being worse.
Yes, early is key. So skin cancer is potentially life-threatening, but it's completely curable if you catch it early. So early diagnosis leads to early treatment and leads to the best outcome.
So what are some early signs though from people need to realize, yo, I have to go get this checked out?
Great question. So anything that bleeds or won't heal over a period of more than 2 to 3 weeks.
Wow.
And then we all have something called the ABCDs of melanoma. So if a mole is a little asymmetrical, so it's not perfectly round, if the border is a little fuzzy, you don't know where it starts, where it ends. C for color, if it's a lot darker than the other moles. And D diameter, if it's bigger than 5 millimeters. But basically anything that changes or acts weird, have it checked out.
Wow, and it's interesting because you're like, sometimes you notice things, but you're just like, you brush it off, you brush it off, you brush it off.
That's right. So you could brush it off for maybe a couple of weeks, but if it keeps coming back, if it doesn't heal completely, if it looks odd, have it checked out.
And Vanguard, you guys are somebody who people should be going to, especially when it comes to skin cancer detection.
Yes, so we are a practice that takes care of a broad range of dermatology and plastic surgery concerns, but we take skin cancer very seriously. And we have something called the WOW promise, W-O-W.
Okay.
So if you see something that's odd on your skin and you think, wow, that looks weird. So think, wow, W-O-W, because if you give us a call and say you have something concerning, we'll see you within 1 week.
Wow.
That's it, W-O-W, wow, that's it.
And seeing somebody within a week though also helps them, I feel like mentally as well. Like you're not sleeping on it, you're not thinking about it, you're not like, oh my gosh, this is getting worse and I can't do anything about it.
Absolutely, because something on your skin, unlike cancers in other parts of your internal organs, is completely visible. We could take a look at it, we could do a biopsy if needed, we'll get the results back within 1 week as well.
Wow.
That's correct, W-O-W, wow.
All right, if people want to learn a little bit more information about Vanguard Skin Specialists, maybe what you guys do, whether that is plastic surgery, dermatology, or it is Skin Cancer Awareness Month, they want to find out a little bit more information, where can they go for that, Doc?
You can learn on our website, vanguardskin.com, V-A-N-G-U-A-R-D, skin.com, or give us a call, 719-355-1585.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show. This is definitely news you can use, especially going into this Memorial Day weekend. Lots of outside time for the summer.
Absolutely. Have fun, but stay safe.
Have fun, but stay safe. And if you want to learn a little bit more information about Vanguard Skin, you can make sure you head to that website that you see on your screen right there. It's going to be a good time to learn about it. If you've got something that you're going, wow, make sure you head to Vanguard Skin. They can get you in with 1 week.